Here's the thing, guys. We do not live in an arbitrary, neutral world where we have the freedom to choose whatever we want. We live in a world with two kingdoms, one benevolent, one malevolent. One fighting like heaven to rescue us from the state of darkness, brokenness, and pain that we're in, and the other seeking to drag us further into hell. We are being constantly, every day, pressured spiritually towards one of two directions. And really, God seeks to woo us lovingly along the path towards life. And Satan, his minions in his kingdom, seeks to draw us ever deeper into a state of dying that causes us to pour our lives out, our very life force out towards things that will suck us dry and kill us. I call these kinds of spiritual forces spiritual vampires. Guys, you have a spirit, and this is the core problem, by the way. You are a spirit and a soul and a body, but your spirit is literally empowered by the Spirit of God, but you are separated from God to a degree. There is a veil between the holy place and the Holy of Holies, right? Just like in the Jewish temple. That veil is a separation, but it's not a full separation, but it does separate you from God, your spirit from the Spirit of God, in a way that decreases the power of his life force, giving life to your life force. And then Satan is also engaged in trying to cause you to pour out your energy, your life force, into things that he can take advantage of, that can fuel and empower him and his system, but that also drains you. This is why, guys, people start out as kids very exuberant and energetic, full of life. And then the older they get into adolescence and adulthood, into middle-aged and the golden years, people's energy levels drop. Their life force is unable to continue to energize their bodies. Because as we progress into darkness, into Satan's system, it continues to integrate us into a system that teaches us to pour our life force out more and more into things that's not meant to be poured out into, in order to decrease it flowing to us and to increase it flowing to Satan and his power system. Now, guys, this is practical. I'm not talking metaphorically. I'm talking your spirit is meant to only do one thing: energize you, your body, your mind, your heart, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, your physical ability. Satan has designed a system meant to get you wrapped up in things, activities, ideas, expressions that draw you out of yourself and get you pouring your life energy out into things outside of you so that he can suck it up. He can lap it up, right? So, look, that's the practical reality of the spiritual realm and spiritual things and two spiritual kingdoms. God is trying to bring us on a path, the way of Jesus, to teach us how to live properly in ourselves again, to feel properly, to think properly, to act properly. It's not about rules and you didn't do it right and God's mad. It's about you're living in a way in opposition to yourself, your very self, your very life force. You're squandering and squelching it. You're separating it from God's life force. And therefore you are dying, and you feel it every day, and it expresses itself mentally, emotionally, and physically, and spiritually. And so God is trying to lead us on a path back to life. Satan is trying to lead us on a path further into death. So, look, are you on a path towards thriving in your thoughts, emotions, body, spirit, or are you on a path of death and dying? Are you becoming more and more negative, despondent, unhealthy in your thoughts, feelings, body? Then you may be a Christian, guys. You may be hyper religious. You may know all the right stuff, but you can still be on a path of dying spiritually in this life if you are not truly following the way of Jesus, which is meant to be energy. Jesus said, I am real food, I am real drink. It will be like a wellspring of life springing up inside you unto eternal life, unto abundant life. He said, I am the bread of heaven. He who eats my flesh and drinks my blood will not die. He wasn't talking physically, and he says that clearly in that passage. He says, the words that I speak to you are spirit and they are life. They are spirit and they are life. They are spirit and they are life. They are spirit and they are life. Do I need to say it again? Hello? Spirit gives life. The flesh counts for nothing, meaning everything you do in the flesh, that is of the flesh, that is of the material world, will not save you, will not bring you back to life. It doesn't matter how many fruits you eat, grains and vegetables, you will still be dying if you are not resolving the true problem, which is spiritual. That's why Jesus came and said, I am spiritual food and spiritual drink, and if you eat of the spiritual food and drink of the spiritual drink, you will not die. You will have the source of life coming back into you. Okay? All right. Get it straight, guys. All the bullshit religion that creates all these rules and paradigms and principles and theologies for you to learn. Okay, great. Are they bringing you back to life? At the core of what life is? Well, damn. Good question. See ya.